So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. So off we go then. Lobs it in gently, turns and goes back, going for goal! It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. That's the throw. And it's Silva. Lovely bit of skill. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Rafa Silva. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Rafa Silva. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? What a save! Terrific reactions! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Shoots! In he goes again! That is wayward. Nil-nil still, chances at a premium. Precious little attacking threat. Looks like a good ball through. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Away from immediate danger. Great reaction. This could fall anywhere. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Trying to get there. Oh, good interception. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? How about it? Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it back, pumps it forwards, knocks it towards the front. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Goes for goal! Now the ball's... He scored! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. The defence can get it clear. Brings it forward. Aimed in towards the centre. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Ball's out on the left now. And it's Silva. Passes it through. Rafa Silva. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's got it on the right now. What's on? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Who's going to make this theirs? What a throw in. Looks to slip it through. Tries to pick out a teammate. He's dealt with that well. He's come loose. Tries a through ball. Hit into the middle. Hits it first time! Saved only by poor finishing. Out for a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Rafa Silva. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Goes for goal! So close to drawing level.
Well, he was so eager to score there, he almost put too much into that attempt to equalise. What a waste.
Shot at goal! Fence has got rid of that.
Well, there's no point in adopting a conservative attitude now. As long as they don't lose their shape completely, they have to throw men forward in this situation.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Rafa Silva. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Shapes the shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, it's not quite the end of the world, but it doesn't help. A defeat in the first game. Now they need to turn it round and recover. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
For me, the man to look out for is Andres Iniesta, not just because of his incisive passing, but for his dribbling talent too. I mean, he can penetrate defensive lines with ease, and he does it all with such elegance.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Tries a through ball, and he's onside. Whipped in. Keeps everyone guessing. The shot's on! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Looks like a good ball through. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then, because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Piqué. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Tries the route one option. Daniel Alves. Now the pass. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Rafinha. Rafinha plays it out to the flank. Messi. And that's a throw-in. Iniesta. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, just wide.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in.
Nil-nil still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Rakitic boots it upfield. There will be a throw-in. Another throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre. It's broken loose. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Barcelona had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Brought forward. What does he try from here? Passes it through. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, glorious footwork. Played into the middle. Smart save. That's gone a long way up and away. That's not going to make it. Daniel Alves. And it's Messi. Rakitic. Rakitic has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee's awarded a free kick. Overhit and out of play. Rafinha gets it back. Messi. Lofted into the middle. That'll be a throw-in. Who's going to make this theirs? And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Iniesta. Sergio Busquets. Piqué. Sergio Busquets. Daniel Alves. And it's Rakitic. Messi. Played it early.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he's obviously been identified.
It's in! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
A breakthrough goal, as you may have predicted, but not at the end most of us anticipated. Sergio Busquets. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Luis Suarez. It's a good-looking cross. It's a loose ball. Knocks it towards the front. Piqué. And it's Messi. Rakitic looks to slip it through. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Passes it through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Daniel Alves. Out for a throw. Rakitic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Daniel Alves. Fired in from distance. Saved only by poor finishing. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And out to safety. Iniesta. Messi. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Cuts it out. And back out it comes. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Boots it to safety, and it's Busquets. Another piece of really good defending. Defence has got rid of that. Luis Suarez. Looks like a good ball through. Comes sliding in. And he's whipped it in low. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Pumps it forwards. Mascherano does well there. Alert. Keeper's got good distance on that. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Ball's gone out of play. Neymar's cross. Danger averted for now. Barcelona make their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that's it. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Yeah, and I think after that solitary second-half goal, they did what all good teams do and protected their lead.
Got things on the way. Okazaki. Drinkwater. Shots on. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Drinkwater. Now it's Vardy. It's a throw in.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Conte. And it's Okazaki. Deftly done. Albrighton. It's a long forward pass. Drinkwater. Now it's Vardy. He's away! That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Albrighton. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries a long pass towards the front. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Conte pumps it forwards. Vardy plays it into the channel. Now it's all Brighton. Cuts it out. Pumps it upfield. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball.
That would have sent a chill up the keeper's spine. It was really shifting.
And the flag has stayed down. They've managed to get it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Conte. All Brighton. Well, it's easy to guess who'll be the happier manager right now.
Absolutely, Peter, and I think due to the strength of the opposition, they had to work on a defensive game plan and then do the difficult part in executing it, and so far, they've been exemplary.
Oh, good interception. Mahrez. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Morgan. Mahrez. Not easily shrugged off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Towering header! There is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So, deadlock still as the second half begins. Conte. Mahrez. Vardy. Simpson. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Well, it shouldn't have ended like that. It's a shame, everything was really looking good.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
Mahrez. It'll be a throw-in. Ball's out on the left now. Here comes another cross. Brighton boots it to safety.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Mahrez battles to win it back. It's going to be another throw. And it's Mahrez. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now it's Vardy. Now it's Okazaki. Has a hit! That is wayward.
Well, it was far from high calibre, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high calibre.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Fuchs. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Mahrez plays it in. Smart save. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's looking to get there first. Lovely feet. Shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Great leap! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Fuchs. Okazaki. Albrighton. Spoon forward. Shakes the shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Look, all it needs now is a slightly later run beyond that defence and the flag will stay down. It's a move that looks very promising, and of course the timing is absolutely key.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Morgan. And here's the chance to counter. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Inler boots it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Knocks it towards the front. Still going, where to next? Inler gets it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself, lovely to see. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's Okazaki. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Lobs it in gently. Can he find a finish now? Vardy, it's broken loose. Okazaki plays it backwards, and they'll try again. And that will be the final act. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the defence can get it clear. Ball swung in. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, that's what can happen.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Ball's out on the left now. They get a throw in. In he flies! He's come loose. Great effort, he flew in with courage.
And he attacked that ball with real conviction. Just such a pity about the end result.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And the flag has stayed down. Tries to cut back.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Morgan. James. This could fall anywhere. Goes for goal. Gets his foot in there. Now the pass. Gets into some space. Gets up to head it! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Hoot pumps it upfield. That'll be a throw. And it's Okazaki. Fuchs. 0-0 still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
James. Cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Yeah, I think if he's going to make better progress, then he's going to need to find a little more space, and I think his team can help out by getting one or two others around him to give him a bit more support as well. Because at this moment, he's just been crowded out, and he's...
The referee's awarded a free kick. Vardy. Oh, he's found him in space. Who's going to make this theirs? Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? There will be a throw-in. Morgan. Simpson. Mahrez. Deftly done. Now it's Vardy. Oh, that's a waste. massive leap. That's a half-decent try.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
Conte gets it back. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So deadlock still as the second half begins. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Spoon forward. Looks to slip it through. And the finish! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing.
Inler passes it through. Has he picked him out? Clears it out of harm's way.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Vardy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Conte. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And here's the chance to counter. It's a goal kick. Morgan. Mahrez. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pumps it forwards. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Fuchs. Conte.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Inler. Mahrez. And it's Okazaki. Brings it forward. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And out to safety. Albrighton. Battles to win it back. Aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. Albrighton. Conte.
It's intriguingly poised for me, and players are thinking, well, should we stay or should we go? I'd like to think fortune favours the brave, and I'm urging them to be bold and go for it.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Out of play for a goal kick. Morgan. Simpson. Drinkwater. Goes long and forward. He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Oh, he's broken through. Morgan. Inler.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
And that's that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pumps it forwards, shoots! Goal! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Rafa Silva. That had to be more accurate. He'll try from distance. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
And the through ball is intercepted. Who's going to make this theirs? They scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Fires from distance. He's got away with one there. Pumps it upfield. None shall pass, that's the message there. Looks to slip it through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. Ball's out on the left now. Boots it upfield. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Whipped in. Rafa Silva. And it's Silva. Gets it back. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets up to head it! No, not the best of headers. Gets it back. Spoon forward. Rafa Silva. It's come loose. Gets it into the middle. Firmly met. The whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, look, they were caught by a breakaway goal, but there's no reason as to why they can't work their way back into this. If they can play to their potential second half, I think much could change yet.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Forward it goes. Up for a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, and he probably didn't get the cleanest of contacts there either. You know, I think he went for too much power with his header.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Brings it forward.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Crosses it. He's there to get rid. Massive leap! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And it's Silva. Aimed long and direct. Tries a long pass towards the front. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Speculative strike. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Rafa Silva. Battles to win it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's out of reach. Aimed in towards the centre. He's dealt with that well. Played it again. It's gone for a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rafa Silva. Almost nothing left on the clock here. It's a long forward pass. Ball swung in. And he has been fouled there. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Tries a through ball. It's bounced back off the post. More and more and more and more. They are running riot.
Unbelievable.
And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Played into the middle. Just needed better contact. Ball is over the line. And it's Silva. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's going after it. That's a throw. Goes long and forward. The final whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, there was a real concentration on wider attacking.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Roberto. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Oh, glorious footwork! Neymar. Roberto knocks it towards the front. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That's a throw. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Aimed long and direct. Daniel Alves. Jordi Alba does well to read it and intercepts. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Messi. Play for a throw.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Rakitic battles to win it back. Neymar. Mathieu.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
And it's Messi. That's not going to make it. Tries a long pass towards the front. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Now the pass. Barcelona have a poor touch to thank for getting away with it.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a a red-faced moment like that, it's very frustrating.
Forward it goes. None shall pass, that's the message there. Oh, real chance! Luis Suarez with a beautifully timed run. Referee's given a throw. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Daniel Alves. Messi. Gets it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Passes it through. Well played, he saw that coming. Rakitic. Iniesta. And it's Messi. They just need to avoid defeat. It would mean so much to them. It's a good-looking cross. And we hit half-time. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Just 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Rakitic. Piqué. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Iniesta. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Goes for goal! That is wayward.
Probably not his best option. I think goalkeepers are normally happy for players to have a go from there.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Messi.
Messi can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Başliyor. Messi. Iniesta. Looks like a good ball through. Rakitic. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. That's a throw.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Piqué. And it's Neymar. Daniel Alves. Sergio Busquets. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Messi. Speculative strike. Looks to slip it through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. All the way back, and they start again. Who's going to make this theirs? And it's Luis Suarez. Daniel Alves battles to win it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Out to the flank. Whipped it again. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Towering header! No mistake!
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
And out to safety. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Spoon forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Defeat with a smile. In the end, this result eclipsed by the knowledge that they have won the group. The end of the game. Reflections?